Hey, good morning. Yep, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on LouTube today. Thanks for watching. Yay or nay? I don't know. Decisions. Well, I mean, which is it going to be today? Well, not for me, of course. For the team, this is the game day shirt for this year. It hasn't let me down yet. 3-0, not letting me down again today either. That's not breaking news, or that's not even fake news. That's just real news. Yeah, that's all you get from the Uncle Lou channel. Real news. UJ's winning. Doesn't matter. Black jerseys, red jerseys. I'm sick of hearing about it, to be honest. It really doesn't matter. I mean, let's be real. We could beat Mississippi State wearing nothing but ankle braces and chin straps. So, anyway, that's not what this video is about, though. I promised a video on all the, or some of the other non-SEC games, and I'm going to do that for you this morning. We'll get to as many as we can get to in a reasonable amount of time. NC State at Florida State. Does Florida State finally get their first win of the season? That's embarrassing. What are y'all doing, FSU? September's almost over. You guys don't have a single win. Pathetic and sad. Alabama's still beating their chest about beating a winless team. Well, this game's in Tallahassee, though, ain't it? At Florida State. And Florida State has basically had a whole nother offseason to prepare for this game. 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. No reason Florida State should win this game. Even though they've got, their starting quarterback is out, and they've got, what's his name, playing quarterback. Dude looks like a Kenyan marathon runner. Good luck there with that offensive line. I don't know what to tell you, sir. But anyway, got to go with Florida State in this one. Wouldn't surprise me if it was closer than some people think, though. But yeah, Florida State should win this game, right? 3 weeks to prepare for NC State should be more than enough. Boston College at Clemson. Clemson is winning and it won't be close. What else do you need to know this is going to be a boring game? No point in watching this one. Just check the final score tonight. That's it. It's at Clemson. Boston College has got no chance. Toledo at Miami. Miami, like Florida State, had a whole nother offseason. 3 weeks to prepare for the brutal assault that is the Toledo Rockets, I think it is. Is that what it is? Yeah, this game's at Miami. Toledo will score some points. I don't think they'll score enough, though. I think Miami wins this game and doubles their win total on the year from 1 to 2. Yeah, what else? TCU at Oklahoma State. Finally, a game involving two good teams. TCU at Oklahoma State. You know I'm high on Oklahoma State. Started high on them in the preseason, and I've only gotten higher as the season has gone along here. I said the other day, I think Oklahoma State has the best offense in America. I'm sticking to that. And double whammy, or lucky for them, they play in the Big 12 where there's no such thing as defense. But of the 1 or 2 teams in the Big 12 that do at least try to play defense, TCU is one of those teams. So, do I expect Oklahoma to score 60 points in this game? Nah, probably not. But I do expect them to win this game and win it comfortably. They're 3-0. They've won their 3 games by a combined 100 points, a little bit over 100. So, on average, they win by 33 points a game. I'll say they win this one by 24. How about that? So, below their average, but still not close. Oklahoma State just miles ahead of TCU in my humble opinion. But this will be a game worth keeping an eye on. If you're looking for potential upsets today, this could be one that you could point at. I just don't see it. It's at Oklahoma State. What else? USC at Cal. Southern Cal is an enigma wrapped in a riddle, ain't they? Struggle week 1 against Western Michigan. Barely beat a terrible Texas team in overtime at home. How the hell does that happen? And then sandwiched in between that, they come and put a whooping on Stanford, 42-24. Hard to figure Southern Cal out. I think Darnold's an elite quarterback. I don't know. I mean, they need to get it together. What better way to do that than by playing Cal? This team no good. Of course, most teams out there ain't no good. Josh Rosen, how you doing today, sir? Did you really lose to a non-Power 5 team? UCLA, Josh Rosen. The Rosen wine. The chosen Rosen. Yeah. Chosen to lose to a non-Power 5 team. It's pathetic, man. Run your mouth about that. Now, I guess we're going to see Josh Rosen on Colin Cowherd's show complaining that Memphis has low academic standards or something. I don't know. Anyway, I can't stand that idiot. Anyway, back to the Southern Cal Cal game. This game's at Cal. Doesn't matter. Cal hasn't beat Southern Cal since Jimmy originally cracked corn, however long that was ago. I think they've beat them 13 straight times. Make it 14. Southern Cal wins this game. Penn State at Iowa. Another one worth watching. Penn State, another team I'm really, really high on. If there's two teams I'm probably higher on than the average person is right now, it's Penn State and Oklahoma State. I think those are two really, really good teams. Playoff contenders for sure. Now everybody has them in the top 10, but I'm higher on Penn State and Oklahoma State, I think, than most people are. Penn State at Iowa. Another one of these games where if you're looking for an upset somewhere today, this might be one you'll look at. I mean, I can't pick Iowa in this one, even though it's at Iowa. I just think Penn State has looked too good and been too strong. Saquon Barkley is the real deal. Put him on your Heisman list if he's not already there. This guy, I can't see Penn State losing this game. I mean, will it be a blowout? Probably not. But, I mean, come on. I could easily see this game falling into somewhere in the 13 to 20 point range for Penn State. So, yeah, there's that. Washington at Colorado. Woo-wee! Jeez. Does anybody care about Washington? They made the playoff last year. Lay an egg against Alabama, of course. Can't score. Seems to be a theme for some of these supposed offensive juggernaut teams. Oregon, same way, a few years ago. Score 80 points a game in the Pac-12. Playing SEC teams struggle to score 20. Washington scored 7. Washington just doesn't play anybody. I mean, believe it or not, Washington and Colorado, Colorado is probably Washington's second or third hardest game all year. If Washington loses a single game this year, they're the worst team in Power 5 history. They play absolutely nobody. Their 3 non-conference games are an absolute joke. A joke. People talk about the SEC scheduling. And look, yes, SEC teams schedule some cupcake teams. Georgia just plays Samford. But we always play 2 other Power 5 teams. I mean, this year we played Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech we play every year. I mean, we've played, in the past 10 years, we played at Arizona State, at Oklahoma State. Played them at home, too. We played at Clemson and home against Clemson. Just played at Notre Dame. Notre Dame comes to Athens in a couple of years. We've got a series upcoming with UCLA. I mean, we add these other teams in. Washington's 3 non-con games, Fresno State, Montana State, and Rutgers. And they say, well, Rutgers is a Power 5 team, Lou. Yeah, the worst one. Or second worst. Kansas might be the worst. What was Rutgers, 2-10 last year? Pathetic. Then you got 9 cupcake Pac-12 games. There's no reason Washington should lose a game until the Pac-12 title game, which they will lose. But anyway. Could Colorado beat them? Yeah, sure. Hard to pick it, though. Right? Well, I guess that's why they call it an upset, ain't it, Lou? Yes, it is, Lou. Thank you for asking. Yeah, don't mention it, Lou. I like mentioning it. Okay, we get it. Anyway, those are the only games this weekend worth watching, other than the ones I covered earlier in the week. This Florida-Kentucky game, man. Kentucky really thinks they're winning this game. I don't know. We'll see. It's a night game, though. So, I'll be watching Georgia-Mississippi State. I'll probably turn the Florida-Kentucky game on my phone. Watch ESPN app or whatever it is. And have that, keep an eye on it to see. I don't know. Anyway, have a great day. And don't forget, don't watch College Game Day today. Times Square, what is that? Either don't watch anything at all or do what you're supposed to do and watch SEC Nation. Have a great day.